The girl fell from the sky. That was how Eli Carter would remember it. Not as destiny, not as fate, just metal screaming in the night. A crash behind his scrapyard, and silence that followed. Eli wiped grease from his hands. The evening wind carried smoke and ion burn. Not local tech, not human, that alone made his pulse rise. Eli was a mechanic, a widowed one, a single father with a small house and a smaller life. He fixed ships no one wanted. He salvaged what others threw away. He avoided trouble. Trouble did not avoid him. The wreck lay half buried beyond the fence. Alien alloy. Burned through. Escape pod-sized. He approached slowly. Then he heard the sound. A whimper, soft, broken, not human. Eli froze. He had fought in the border conflicts once. He knew alien screams. This was not that. This was a child. He forced the hatch open. Inside lay a small figure curled in blood-stained fabric, ears fur, a tail twitching weakly. A catgirl, Eli swore under his breath. She could not have been more than 8 by human standards. Maybe younger. Her leg was twisted wrong. Her breathing shallow. He did not think. He lifted her. He carried her home. Eli's daughter woke first. Mara was 12. Sharp-eyed. Too serious for her age. She stood in the hallway gripping a flashlight. Dad, why is there an alien on our couch? Eli set down the med. Kit, she is hurt. She needs help. Mara stepped. Closer, slow, careful. She is cute. She looks scared. The catgirl opened one eye, gold, bright. Even through pain. She hissed weakly. Eli raised his hands. It is okay. You are safe. The translator implant hummed to life. Her voice came through. Broken. Where? Mother, Eli swallowed. You crashed. You are on Earth. My name is Eli. Her ears flattened. Double quotes, please. Do not sell me. That hit harder than any weapon. No. Never. I promise. She studied his face that, then she passed out. Eli worked through the night. He set the leg. He cleaned the wounds. He stabilized her with salvaged medtech he barely understood. He had worked on alien ships before. Bodies were different. Children were not. At dawn she woke again. Mara sat beside her holding a cup of broth. I am Mara. I live here. Too, the catgirl sniffed. Smells good. Mara smiled. That was when Eli knew. There was no turning back. Her name was Nari. She spoke little at first. She watched everything. She flinched at loud noises. She did not ask about her mother again. Eli did not press. Days became weeks. Nara healed. She learned human words fast. She learned tools faster. She liked sitting in the garage, watching Eli work. What does this do? Why does it spark? Can I try? Eli taught her safely. Mara helped with reading, with numbers, with jokes. They laughed more than Eli thought possible. For the first time since his wife died. What? Eli did not know. Someone was watching, high above Earth orbit, hidden behind silent tech older than humanity. A ship waited. On its bridge stood a woman, tall and regal, fur silver white, eyes burning with restrained fury. Queen Ceressa of the Falari clans. Mother. She watched the feeds in silence. She had followed the escape pod signal across systems, prepared for war, prepared to burn a planet if needed. Then she saw him, a human male, scarred, oil-stained, gentle hands. She watched him cradle her daughter, feed her, protect her. Her claws slowly unclenched. The trouble came anyway. It always did. 3 men arrived at the scrapyard one afternoon, corporate salvage agents. They wore clean armor and empty smiles. That pod is classified. You are in possession of stolen alien property. Eli stepped forward. She is a child. One man laughed. She's merchandise. Nari hid behind Eli. Mara clenched her fists. Eli felt something old rise in his chest. The war memory. The refusal? No. The word carried weight. They reached for weapons. They did not get the chance. The air cracked. Gravity spiked. The ground shattered. A ship decloaked overhead like a god descending. The men screamed. Then silence. Queen Ceresa descended alone. Armor gleaming. Presence overwhelming. Nari froze. Mama. The word broke the queen's composure. She dropped to her knees. She held her daughter. She wept openly. Eli stood still, hands raised, ready for death. Looked up, her gaze locked onto him. You, human. Eli nodded. I took care of her. Ceresa scanned Nari, the healed leg, the steady breathing, the calm heartbeat. You did more than that. Eli swallowed. I did what any parent would. That word mattered. Parent. Sears. S.A. Rose. The power around her shifted. You could have sold her. You could have called authorities. You did not. I promised. Her, Ceresa, studied him. Then she bowed. A queen bowing to a mechanic. My people will remember this. The galaxy would later tremble at that sentence. The Falari fleet arrived days later, not as invaders, as guardians. Earth watched in shock. Treaties formed overnight. Humans were no longer prey. They were family. Nari stayed. She chose to. Ceresa did not object. She visited often. She watched Eli teach her engines. She watched Mara braid her fur one evening. Ceresa spoke quietly. You raised her when I could not reach her. Eli nodded. She is part of us now. Ceresa smiled. Then so are you. Years later, when the Falari stood beside humanity against the Void Swarm, when human mechanics saved alien dreadnoughts mid-battle, when the galaxy asked why the Falari trusted humans so deeply, the answer was simple. A single dad mechanic, a scared child, and a promise kept. Humanity did not need to roar, it just needed to care, and the universe listened. Asterisk.